Okay, we'll do challenging now then. Maybe a mechanic stream tomorrow morning for tough that I'll stream highlight in case anyone misses it. And then maybe we'll plan tomorrow to look at some prior knowledge ranked map before it goes away. I think it goes away in, I don't know, it was 96 hours when we did it, it said, so we should still have some time. Maybe it's on Sunday nights? I don't know. Okay. Let's see here. Deep drilling. Mineral seeding. Dimensional anchoring is pretty good. Starbirth monoliths. Okay. Okay, sleep replacement. Brain machine interface and geoharvesting right now, along with a good late game target. So the Euphorians are probably in. We don't have any flexibility in terms of travel from them here. But this is just gigantic economy right now, and we get the 60 credits at the start. Gigantic economy out of him right now. Quantum computing appears along with teleportation, so you know, the thought process from earlier today, from the failed game 2 games ago, not failed, I mean, you know, the not great game, was that I don't think teleportation is super viable without hypers. But that was based on the economic situation that we were in. Economically, it doesn't work, right? Because it just is so expensive in terms of time and money to place the infras to connect everything to the teleporters. If you're not, you know, super microing hard around it early in the game with some sort of, I don't know, 3-dimensional chess type brain. So, but what if we take Silithid here and we see that he's got space architects? Which he does. So, do we stick with that thought process then? Because now we have just pretty tremendous economic techs from the Euphorians. We have the quantum for science. We have a late game target also from here, and really we're only taking Silithids here for the perk. So we get to leverage the perk in 3 ways here. Because we don't have hypers, we are leveraging the perk for the infra relays, for the labs, of which we're going to have more than usual because of quantum, right? We'll have at least 5, hopefully. And for the teleporters themselves. So this combination right here looks super strong to me. It also looks like it's going to be... we also have economic zones here. This is the type of game and seed that I look at and think to myself, okay, don't screw it up. This could be a 5-star platinum game here. And then I'm going to feel really bad about if I fail at the end of the night here. I think this is the play. Mostly, I think I want to try this now. I mean, I know we've seen a lot of this. Maybe it's kind of boring for you guys, but for me, I'm really interested in probing this question of, does limited teleportation work outside of hypers? Economically, is it viable? Can I learn to use it better in this situation? Using it with hypers, I think we've mastered just in 2 games that took, basically. In this situation, it's not clear that I have... it's not clear to me that it's doable, and if it is, it's not clear to me that I'm capable of doing it. So, flexible fabrication here could do some work for us as well. Nano fabrication the same. I really do like everything here. The pre-game check is going to be pretty important here because we're not going to be able to take all the all the things we want here, which is, you know, kind of rare. I mean, like last game, there were a lot of things we skipped that we didn't even really want. We didn't consider. Jump straight to quantum, and then I think we got out of like tier 1 and 2 like as soon as possible, basically. Okay, so I think this game we're going to skip researchers in favor of the economy. Last game it did work out, so the jump to quantum we found out does work out if you have the economy to support it. Last game I feel like we got pretty lucky with that opening scenario that we were in, and I feel more comfortable with the initial economy here. We'll still try and stick to the rule, but it's going to be a slower jump into quantum. We'll see how that damages us here. Sleep replacement is going to do a lot of work for us in the late game, though, if we can get there. If we're not going to jump into quantum, then it's going to be well. We'll look in the pregame, but this is going to be the play, so we'll go from here. Okay. So the pregame check here. Quantum sensors as well. Probably going to have to skip quantum sensors in favor of brain machine and geoharvesting, I think. From geoharvesting into quantum, into economic zones, probably. We'll end up skipping Trade League. It's stronger this game than it would have been last game. But since we're playing for post-scarcity, Trade League is not as good if you're playing for post-scarcity, basically. So it's going to be quantum into economic. Then we're looking for, it has to be relays, essentially. I mean, we maybe situationally take flexible or nano to help get us to relays or something, especially if we're struggling. But it's relays, and then something else here to get us into tier 4. And then we're looking at, you know, all the usual goodies. We're playing for post-scarcity as a target. Hopefully we're in a position to take sleep replacement first out of tier 4. And then maybe quantum. I mean, sorry, then teleportation. And then probably infra. Probably, yeah, the infra teleportation order is kind of up in the air. Post-scarcity should probably be last. I could do some mechanics testing and see if post-scarcity... I don't think the legendaries actually produce any more income. I tested that with successfuls from established, and there was no increase in trade income, so post-scarcity should probably always be the last tech you take. And you should just be microing around it as if you're going to have it. And then, I don't know, don't miscount your science like we did last game. Okay. 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 The initial scans don't look bad either. It's like there's it's 5 and 5, and then it's like we could maybe... No, let's not try and be... Give me this one. If I get this, I'm going to take it right away. Come on. No, no, I feel like it's like blinking like I had it there at one point. There it is. Okay, take it. Alright. Yeah, we're in May with this level of information. Those were good scans for us as well. Now the hard part. Does anyone else want to take over from here? I had my fun this game. Satisfying initial scans. Alright. Just checking. We don't... Yeah, we have no plans for... we do want to plan, or not plan, but we should consider also that we have geo-harvested. We have some long-term plays in here. Okay. Yeah, I mean, you know... No. I want stronger economy. This leaves us with the advantage to this is that it leaves us with options up here for the wheat, right? That we can run pops in for the primordial and so on. We're looking at then also this this mineral with the Jew harvest. I don't love this because I feel like there's stronger economic openings. Pops are in the right places, I think, here. Hmm. Oops. Hmm. In these types of situations, I sometimes wonder which way I would rather use the jungle or the earth-like here. If I'm looking to provide it with wheat and run some sort of loop like this, I have to be here. No, the bots can't reach there. No, here. So let's see, does this work? It has the two bidirectional trades in it. Let me just and leaves pops on both sides. What am I missing here? Surely something, right? No, I think this works. I believe this works. So we strand the jungle here in exchange for, or yeah, it has to be the jungle that we strand. We won't be, I'm not going to play around geoharvesting for this, right? It would be ideal if this weren't here. We would leave the earth like intact and we would run the wheat out of the jungle instead with the bots. The advantage to this is that we still have bots, pops to run this mineral here and push in this direction. The only disadvantage here is that we don't have a preparation for using this earth-like as wheat. We can actually use it for water. So I think I'm okay with it. I'm taking this play for the double wheat consumption here off of this planet. The bidirectional trade here and here. It feels strong economically to me. I'm also trying to think about now the order of operations here for the economy micro. So I'm trying to think, is it actually efficient to take these two first, get the bidirectional trade? There's some testing to be done here if I save the seed and come back to it, but take these two first, take the bidirectional trade, don't connect them to anything else, then take these two first for the bidirectional trade. There's a mechanic with struggling planets. I think they produce one less per trade good. That actually might be an additional mechanic in tough as well, Z, for your reference, or something to check out. They might have increased that to -2. So struggling might be making an impact there as well. So, which I bring up to just say that It's not clear to me which of these ends up being better, trying to complete the loop and chaining as you go, or taking these first. So I don't know what the answer is there, but we'll maybe add that to the mechanics stream tomorrow morning. So I am going to start up here, I think, with the goo. No, that's not true. We'll start down here. Oh no. So much empty space. Oh no. Okay. Up to +3 before the end of the year. Yeah, I think I will scan here still. I'll give me that one. Okay, the scans are treating us well this game, I have to say. Can't complain about that. Oh, I forgot about the Euphorian micro here. He's gonna want 2 bidirectional traits. Watch. It's gonna make me so mad. Okay, great. Good. That's excellent. Okay, no immediate plans for chips, so this should be alright. I think so. So we'll take these. Up to +6. The order now then is, I'm going to try for the shortest routes, I think, to generate the most income. Is shortest really the best move there? Probably not, because they're all going to be completed. We want the most income generating first. Should have considered that. So also for the record, pops and goods generate more income on a trade route, all things being equal, than everything else. I think that was the result of my testing. One more. So I think in challenging, a pop is worth 5 and a good is worth 5. Everything else I think is worth 4. I think that's right. Did I already blow this somehow? No, not yet. Here we go. Okay. Right. Okay. So we're at +35, 6 of 8. This feels like a strongish opening. Similar to last time, we've done a good job using more resources than usual. Not as good as last time, but we had a couple more moves last time. So maybe we can add some more here. Economic activity, that is. Not going to be here. Was that in range? I should maybe have kept the pot up. Let me think. Let me think if I want to keep this pop right now. Maybe not. No artifact trading, right? Okay. We're gonna sit on this pop, I think, for... no, it's just wasted income. I want to play tighter economically. I'm gonna dump him. We'll lose the flexibility. Okay, scan first. Scan first. Oh, he can reach the mineral. Okay. I don't know why I'm so disappointed by the fact that he can reach the mineral. It's fine that he reaches the mineral, right? It's like good that he reaches the mineral. It's this, right? Yes. This is fantastic for us, actually. Yeah, they're expensive routes, but they're good routes. Okay. Up to +43. 8 of 16. We did take the Empire hit there. I didn't mic around the end of the year. So the rule is I'm not looking at a lab until we get closer to 12. Let's consider the lab, though. Consider its location now that we're driving a decent economy. This pop, the only reason not to put him here is if we're going to drive water here, which we could do for here, right? And we could also drive the pop here. Can't reach, okay. Right, we don't need him to. So then the other option for him is as part of a lab. I'm not seeing in here where what I would want to do. I mean, we could get the goo, but then we have to use the pop for the goo, right? So then we're using this pop internally here. It's possible. That reach? Okay. We should do that. We should do that only if we don't want the goo left. Which we do. Okay, we also have BMI this game. Ah. Oh, the struggle. This also closes off economic zones later. From here to here. Not great right now. This one's doing great. In May? Okay, so in May on this income with this, what, conundrum, I think we'll scan here and see if the pops on the outside here can either push us in a direction that looks like it's gonna do well for us economically, or if there's sort of an obvious lavish out here, maybe 4-ish planets away. So I think we will take all of these scans, actually. These should be reasonably good ones. Can we get this little tiny guy? No. Okay, this... The goo and the wheat here, goo and wheat gives us an option, we could play for a goo lab here. Is the option we just got, and then we would burn this pop here for economy. We're burning one here for lots of economy. We're trying to get a goo lab here. The problem is goods for this in the future, which are deliverable here basically now. And so maybe we do this instead. We would be doing this to try and stick with the rule. I'm not sure how much I want to stick with the rule based on what I see here right now. Okay, let's say we did. We couldn't get the water from here. If we took here, we're using this pop not in here now, but to drive water and goo. And then still thinking about maybe a Gulab here with this additional pop. This planet's not part of the equation. I mean, we would actually have him too. Maybe this is the overall better play. It looks basically like we've drawn it here. We're going to have an additional pop from the goods import here. This just becomes economy down here. And then there's a Gulab in here with the additional pop that we have. I think that works. It ends up being about the number of planets where we want to start looking at a lab. Unless I've miscalculated, I think that's doable. It also provides the water here. And maybe eventually the water here when we get another pop here. This feels pretty strong to me. So let's say it is what we do. I think we'll start here. And we'll give this a try. We're going to leverage this pretty heavily into BMI if we can, and we need some wheat dump here. This guy's at 10, but he could be at closer to 20 something. Some wheat dump. Which we can get. We just don't have a chip. And Earth-like here, maybe, would be good for us. Help us push in this direction as well. Okay, I still think this is going to be fine. December? Yeah, we're just going to proceed. This one is cheaper to own. Okay. Here's our extra pop for the lab. A little Gulab in here, it looks like. For 3, to get us to BMI. We do have quantum, so it turns into a, oh, what, I don't know. It's 4, right? 7? Okay, right, I almost said don't steal my... Okay. So, we're at 12 of 16, economy's at 76. I think Narhalis's threshold has been met, as has mine, my 12 of 16 threshold. So a lab here feels right. Feels right, which means it's definitely gonna go badly first, right? Isn't that the rule? It's still got the water here with the Geo Harvest. We are straining this guy in here. So we have some BMI targets here. Quite a few, right? I mean, these should all end up being worth it. So it feels like a strong opening. Feels like maybe if I had save games in this game, I would save right here, and if I totally screw this map up, I would return to this point and think something should be possible from here. Okay. The multiple goods here is maybe a flaw. I don't know. It's buying us a lot of BMI activity, and if we can leverage them and plan around them correctly here, maybe it will be nice to have them where they are. So I think we're gonna scan down here with this wheat, and we also might. We might scan up here. Even if this is a goo planet. No, if it's obstructed by what? By the planet itself. Yeah, if this is a goo planet, what would it run on? I don't know. Minerals. I'm not sure how a goo planet up here could work. Okay. We'll take one here, I think. Because an Earth-like over here would help us. Then a bigger one here. Blocking, is this? Well, that was bad of me then to scan over here first. Oh no. Oh no, ruins. I forgot this. I forgot the ruins here. We maybe couldn't check him no matter what. I don't remember now. This desert? No. I mean, if we had used this Earth like differently. I don't know. Feels strong. We're sticking with it. Also, we scanned. I don't know why I'm pretending like I have any choice in the matter. Yeah. Do we? Can we? Wheat. The wheat is just slightly too far here. Ah, could have been really good, right? We're gonna check. I'm sorry. I know it's too far because I measured the cost. I'm just a little neurotic. Okay. Okay. Good. This is exactly what we were hoping for, basically. Huh. Would we do that? I don't think we would we? Did this pop in? Oh no, he's cut off. Okay, that's... Is that almost a relief? No, it's really not. Actually, because we can, we don't want to do this, do we? We don't want to run wheat out of here. No, don't do that. That's bad. There's wheat right here. Just looking at this ocean and thinking, I want it to be this. For the extra goo. Why? Why do I care about the goo? I should stop caring about the goo. I think we're just going to take the Earth-like here, consume the wheat, scan out here. It's paid for, it consumes the wheat, it gives us pops. We can use pops here and on the mineral. I want more information before I decide what to do in this direction. That feels right. That is the play. I'm going to regret it if I don't check here first. I did not want to do that in that order. That was a mistake. Okay. Should have connected this before the end of the year. It was just a mistake. Oh yeah, look at all these runes now. We can check with all these pops. So remind me, we also have nano fabrication in this game. So I need to remember when I look for geoharvesting targets that I really don't probably want to geoharvest the desert and the lavas that are internal to our empire here. We want to probably push outward for any geoharvest action. We have goods here already, so maybe it's not as important here, and we aren't really calling for many bots here. Still, the internal forges that we had last time did a lot of work for us, in that particular game at least, and we are playing post-scarcity here again, so I think we also have Silithid Luxuries, but we weren't targeting it. So, the arid here, you know, arids are just always... They're just always trolls. We're going to take at least 2 more scans here. Let's see. Yeah, we'll get this one, and... I'm going to regret it if I don't get that, so fine. Okay. I mean, we could... We could just continue our goods roll here. I mean... It feels super strong. Did we take... No. Okay. We're still scanning. Wow. So here, there's 4 ruins right here. I wish I knew more about the mechanic for ruins. I mean, I know that we want to wait to check. If we check, if we get lucky, if there's 4 ruins here, right? Like, can we get hyper out of one of them? That would so dramatically change what I want to do this game. We don't want to check now. I think I understand that to be the case. The reason to check now... So, we're at 13 of 16. I believe that the income from ruins is dependent on your current empire income. So if we're looking for labs now, and we are, with our current income where we stand here, this little lab isn't doing us too much damage, we have a strong economy, we are still looking for another lab. And we're about to cross the threshold into 16. I think we want to check the ruins basically when we're at like 15 of 16 and before a lab, right? Before we bring labs online, when our income is at its maximum. And then I think I almost want to take them now, just at least these three, and cash in and just bank it based on our high income right now. It could be very wrong. It could be just not. It could be wrong about the mechanic, but that's the way it feels like to me. It works. These slipways here are not super expensive. This one's not. 17 is okay, medium expensive. I think these should pay for themselves, and I also don't think they're gonna super get in our way right now. Right, the wheat can't reach out here. We could. It doesn't do any good here. So we're relatively self-sufficient down here. The bots can't reach. I don't see a reason not to try unless we're holding out for hyper. And maybe we are. But we could check the last one later. I don't know. I feel like I want to bank them or make a couple of hopefully strong economic moves first and then bank them. We might do that. So let's see, what would the strong economic moves look like here? Without ruining access to these. Yeah, I think 15 of for 15 of 16, okay? I think I really do like this. And then we need to burn additional pops for success, and we are in and then a lab, I think. And then we are in like really good position to BMI everything, particularly if we bank these right here. I this feels like what I have to do. It feels wrong to do anything else. I don't know. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna check these. And again, if I had a save game in this, I would do this right now. I feel like I wouldn't want to like abuse the save games and return to it and so on and so forth every time. But this feels like one of these moments in a game where it's like, this could be really bad or really good. I guess they're casinos. That's I always call them casinos. That's we're doing it. Okay, we're gonna skip quantum. We're waiting on BMI. We're just gonna do it. For 6 plus 83. Are there any connections I can draw before we do this? Hold on a second. Let me just make sure we're at maximum economy. Haven't missed anything first. If it does work the way I think it does. No, we can't take any more planets before we do it. Now is the time. There's no this bots, I don't know why I didn't put this bots into water before. I think I thought this was a yeah, this is not an Arctic, so it wouldn't have been as amazing. It's still a move we should probably make soon. Okay, so we'll scan first for that. Yeah, I think we're gonna check. It's kind of crazy to me. Okay. Remind me, this is just plus 6? Just using the pop? Go back. Why? It's so much more than that. Why? Oh, because, right, because the pop as well gets consumed as export, and it counts as an export. Okay. Okay. Plus 6 might be better than the lump sum, actually. It does consume the pop, but we have pops here. Okay, we're gonna take this asteroid too. We're checking all of these right now. '93, yeah. More energy here. Hold on. Wave augmentation. Hashtag avoid at all costs. Energy here. I think we'll wait and see. We're not going to wait beyond, so we're not waiting because we think these are going to improve. My theory is that these will actually decrease in value as soon as we move in, as soon as we take the next planet. So we're waiting to kind of see what we end up with, and not mass lensing. Bots. This one was not good for us. How can that be? How can there only be two options? Both Silithid? Ah. Okay, so bots is economic activity here, basically. We pay for that though, right? We pay -3, so it ends up being +3 overall. Maybe. Maybe +2, actually. The bots, I think the other bot could maybe reach here. Okay, we can't choose it anyway now. And it's gonna this one's gonna change later. I think we're gonna take the lump sum here. Yeah. And we're gonna take invent one new technology. 6. Okay, sorry, BMI is available? For how long? It was available last turn? We have to go. Oh, we can't go back. I checked the ruins. What? Why didn't I take BMI? Ah, how can you be this bad? Alright. Wait, I have to choose it, okay. Yeah, we will check these first. Right, for things like this. Okay, so we'll take this. I think this. We can't choose it yet. That was a mistake then. I was thinking, okay. I'm silly is all. Alright. So do we want the 6? To boost us to geo-harvesting? I don't think so. I think we take the economy here. Yeah, I think we do. So, we are going to BMI everything, though. Did I already do you? Okay, I mean, come on now, that's super strong at 15 of 16. Okay, so we need a lab now. We need, they don't have to be great labs, but not ones either. Primordials right here, 2 pops. I smell a lab. Arguably, I should have kept this pop, actually. Should I have kept this pop? What if we do head out over here? Looks like this, right? That reaches? Okay, yeah. And then it's goo here. And then it's ore here. And then we're here with Pops looking for a lab. Is that too late to wait for the lab? Should the lab just be bootstrapped here with water from 2 pops? And we hang a pop on one of these. And then we're trying to resolve it with this Earth-like, or potentially from over here in a different scenario. That's tough. That's a tough decision. It would have been easier if I had not put the pop in here. It's undoable. I just don't know that we're going to undo it. So 15 of 16 with this economy. We're going to be at plus 100 even if we fall off this cliff. Maybe we go for the water lab and the hang here. I think we do. I think we do. Okay, I'm going to do it. It's the mistake I always make. What's the mistake last game? The mistake last game was under economying, right? I think, basically. This feels wrong. I don't know. Not confident about this move. Okay, looks like this. Is this the... It's a gamble. Maybe we should scan. It's a gamble because, where I want to send this pop, like to this one or to this one, kind of depends on what is out here. So we could take the planets and not place the lab to get the scans out here and here. That's probably better. Let's do that. Let's try and keep this game from falling apart. So we have them, but we're gonna pay the upkeep here. But we also took the debuff already, 94. Less than 100 because we had the upkeep here, but I think we're okay. What do we want to see here? Okay, we have bots here. Could run wheat out of here, right? Yeah. Okay. Far really to help unless there's some other nonsense going on. I think we are going to scan here. Here, it's going to be like this. This. We may take this. 3 scans now before we make any move here with these primordials. And then we'll see. I don't think over here is going to help, but I do want to know what's going on around this Earth-like. Okay. Another primordial in this area, and I'm sold. That, you know, that works geometrically, basically. How did I do this before? Surely it wasn't. I guess it was here. Okay. Give me a primordial. It's okay. Wait, it is, right? Yes, it is. This is great. Are you kidding me right now with this game? Can this be happening? Okay, so we can pull some shenanigans here with like a pushing more water in here, but why? We have quantum. Don't be stupid. I'm not gonna be stupid this game. So wait, then we do want the bot on this side. We wanna... I don't even know that I'm gonna plan around adding additional water in here. I'm more gonna plan around how to get the water usably into here. So, I don't want the lab to block the water into there from at least this guy. Okay, we may just actually end up cheating this way. Yeah, we're gonna have an extra pop maybe. Okay, I think this is fine. What is it, February? Okay, this is fine. Okay, I don't know what we're gonna do with the pops here yet. Sorry, okay, what are these quests? Yeah, but... Okay, and I have to remember to take text this game. With this economy, no. No. Stick with the plan. Stick with the plan. Keep economying hard and lamming hard. That's what I'm gonna do in this game now. This game has potential. Why am I missing? Okay, here. Okay. Okay. Right here, sorry. BMI. We BMI you? Okay. Okay. It feels pretty good, guys. I don't know. I don't know about you guys, but to me this feels strong. Okay, can we find bots though? Okay, what if we ran... No. What if we ran wheat here? Is this arranged and asteroid blocked? I think it is. Yeah. So if we ran a chip lab in here, okay, like this, yeah, like this, and like this. We end up filling a chip need here, a chip need here. We create goods consumption here that we can fulfill. These pops are not going there. They're going here, here, and to a lab that's going to be in here as well. Is this crazy right now? I don't think so. I don't think so. No. I feel strong. Anyone else feel like the force is with them right now? What a stupid thing to say. Alright. We're doing it. Keep this. Okay, not this. Okay. Due to bots on Primordial and Forge World. Do we want to consider biohybrids instead of geoharvesting when we're running this economy? I don't think so. I don't think so. Let's just look at it. Due to bots on Primordial and Forge World. We need bots soon. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I'm sticking with the plan. I may regret it. Okay. They need water. Oh, we need so much water in here. So we should do this differently. Let's see. At least this side should be done differently. We're gonna want... No, we already have the goods available here. And that's fine. I think that's the one... actually, this isn't gonna work. Miscalculated. The plan isn't... It's not gonna be the dream. The goods can't cross here, and they... couldn't cross here either. No, no, no. That's okay. And we don't have hyper. Did not think this one through. It's still fine. It's still good. It's still strong. Just not as strong as I thought. Okay. Yeah, it has to be oriented this way. It could have been cheated. It could have been cheated this way. It arguably should be cheated as far this way as possible. Spots in here. It also maybe just should have been a bot lab. Okay, hold on. Hold on a second. We hang a chip here. I was looking at these chips on the edges. It was gonna look. It was looking good to me. It was looking nice. It's still okay with water. I mean, it's still good. It's still good. It's just that maybe a bot lab is great. We're gonna have bots here, maybe someday. Okay, yeah, soon we will have bots there. If we make this a bot lab instead of the chips, we hang a chip here. It's gonna be a much stronger lab, and it will help us complete the quest. That's a tough decision now. Okay, we can find out. We're gonna go back. Okay, we're here. We may have to hang a chip. That's fine. Let's just mark these as bots. Bots here, bots here, bots here, bots everywhere. Is there a chip out here? This thing. Come on. Alright. Game hates me. We're gonna do 2 and 2. Negative chip. Okay. Kind of? Okay, with the Geo Harvest there is. Is that true? Hold on, we're gonna check that. Oh, what did I forget? Geo Harvest. Hold on, we're gonna undo this probably. Yeah, okay. Alright, well. We won't be able to run it with this pop. We can push the hang out to here eventually. We're doing this. It's gonna be a bot lab. It's gonna be a bot lab. Needs to be here-ish. What is it, February? Okay, we'll get some bots going for the end of the year. We fund you. Do we get the Silithid quest right away? No, we need one more. October? Yeah, we'll take this. Here's Silithid quest. Bots. Oh! Did that not reach? Okay, we have to go back. We should use alt. Use alt, okay. Alright, we're not gonna have this pop until, okay. Until we do fund it. Get that every time. Okay, we'll take the spot here. We'll try the other one here for economic reasons. Okay. So. What? What? Okay. So, sorry, we want this wheat. Yeah, we're not gonna use that, okay. Is it better to use it? It's not. It's not. Goods are a problem here too. Because we're gonna end up hanging a pop here. And we will have geo-harvested this, so... How does this work? So we may end up hanging here. So this isn't generating any income right now. I'm trying to talk myself into hanging this for a while. So we know we can geo-harvest, get a chip into here, hang the pop here, and get the pop over to here. So we can resolve these two with this. And maybe we do this for a while and play in this direction. I'm just not sure what we were playing out here for. Like, would we take the mineral and the dark? Or just work elsewhere and then deal with it as we come and trust that tech will save us? which is usually true. I mean, tech can save you if you're driving enough, and we're going to be driving a reasonable amount here next turn after we get Quantum. We have the economy to bring another lab online. Do we BMI you? Okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to hang them for a while. What would convince me otherwise? If there is... If we can run pops out of here. So, how would it work? No, we have to run pops out of there and get the chip through. So, no help from the goo here, even if it's in range. So we would need goo and wheat out here. We'll take one scan here and then abandon this situation until later. The geo harvest here is not desirable in many ways. We need water here. And if we can make it... We won't, that's too far. So we can delay. We can delay, and we're gonna look up here. No help. We may also look down here. How would this work? From this direction, it has to be pops. So we would have to have a water that would get us a wheat would be helpful. Right, so if this... No, because the chip has to come through. It would have to be another pop producing situation down here, like an earth lake and a water. The jungle's misplaced for us. The arid's no help. We're gonna end up abandoning this, I think, to a delay tactic. Okay. What? Alright, hold on. How does this help us? How are we getting you water? We're so close now to solving this. We need water right here. How can it be done? It can't be done. Okay, it's further delay tactics though. Yeah, no, it's not. This has to go. If this is water, it doesn't help us, right? Because we would need it in here for the wheat. And then we'd be cutting off our pops that we want for this this remnant here. What if we... Okay, hold on, wait a second. I wasn't looking at this. How do bots work on this side for us? We're checking these ruins right now? We are. We absolutely are. Oh no, wait, we said we would save... What's our tier? We'll check it in tier 3. I have to remember that. Let me get bots here. No. We have to be super lucky if there's a mineral here and a forge here in those specific locations, then all of this works. How just lucky are we tonight? Give me this other one. All right. Fine. We'll take this scan. If it's a mineral, then we'll take the other scan. This is so sketchy. Okay, good. All right. I Hmm. Okay, we're looking for a mineral lab, maybe? I may drop one right here as soon as we get quantum. Alright, let's... Okay. Here we took this play out. Okay, we're gonna scan here for... If this is goo... Uh, for later. Was there a goods to deliver? I already did. Okay. Okay, we're gonna scan here. There can't be more primordials here, right? I mean, we already got lucky with the primordials. Okay. So we're playing in this direction for Into the Blind. We'll probably scan here first instead. Hmm. Now, what are the goods at the edge getting? It's nothing. It has to be a bootstrap. We're hoping for a mineral forge combination here. It seems like that would work. Start getting us going with pops in this direction. We can look. Out of range. Okay. Okay. Hmm. So far, this is the most likely move. An alternative is if we find... How would it work up here either? It's going to be up here. It's kind of a similar situation where we can go hunting for like a chip lab here, right? If there's a forge, but then we don't have a pop right here. So we're needing a bootstrap up here as well. Okay, one, two, three, maybe. Okay, we found... We're getting, okay, we're getting close to a bootstrap here. This Arctic's on the wrong side. It looks like this. We wanted the wheat out of here. It would be goo here, and then we wanted the bots here. If this forge were over here or these were reversed, we'd be in really good shape. So we'll take the other scans here. Okay. These errors just show up to troll me. Alright. No. That would have been neat. Hmm. By 7. By 7 would require 3 inputs, right? Yeah. I mean, or just 2 labs, right? And we need 2 more labs. Okay, we're taking this. And this, it looks like. Since we don't have a chip lab yet. Okay. So, let's see, sorry. Is there a way... And the problem I have with hanging bots here is that it's the same thing over here. We should check here first. Okay. No love. We said we still needed a mineral lab, right? Yes. We may risk this. We may risk this combination, hang the bots. And then, no, we would need a water. Shoot. Wait. We can get a water. No. Then we cut off the mineral lab from each other. So I was thinking, we hang the bots, we take both these minerals, put a lab here. Mineral lab is good for us right now. We could think about this as well if we find something out there. But we need a water here to use the mineral here. And then if we can get a water, but then we cut off our mineral lab from each other. So it doesn't feel as strong. Of course we could take it here. Do all of that. Not the water over to here, but do all of this, have pops here, and run a mineral lab out here. That was pops out of range. Okay. It's one of these 2 plays and they feel functionally equivalent to me. This one, feels, better economically to me. Why does it feel that way? Because we don't have to take the mineral planet, but we're taking 2 others. It's functionally equivalent, it seems to me. This is not a thing. It's kind of a thing. It's maybe a delay tactic down here. Keep the Earth like marked. We need a mineral lab and a chip lab. I think we take this here. We try and find a mineral lab up here somehow. Yeah. Hold on. Well, maybe we take this one. Why though? There's no minerals around here. There's no, we're taking the other one. The bots from this direction. If only these were reversed. Direction looks so bad. Wait, let's say it doesn't work out. We can take relays soon enough, I think. which we're gonna need because we have no play except in the late game. We can, what, relay bots all the way around this way? I'm sure we'll draw a Slipway in there before then. Remind me, do we have mind control? We do. Okay, I feel much more comfortable taking this then. This is the play then. Okay, we will take economic zones here, I think, too, or at least take it and look at it and see if there's not... There should be some... Yeah, this should be pretty strong right here. Our economy is just nuts. From 84 to 105. Come on. What? It feels like a reasonable mode game, like a really good reasonable mode game right now. Okay. Okay, I can't connect you. Can I connect anyone else? We are in... We're in tier 3 is unlocked. I wonder how this mechanic works. Ah. Do we have to take one or just be in it? Sorry, we're looking for economic zones. Here. 4. 3. 4 gets us 6, right? I think so. I think it was 6. Okay, I'm not seeing others. Alright. No, yep, can't do the bot thing. Also, you're negative. Okay. Just check these before I forget. Okay. With this economy, I almost don't even care if we never resolve this. We just end up taking mind control and charging hard for science. I really wish I had a water here. Okay, we're gonna scan here. If there's water, we're gonna take whatever kind of water it is and hang it if necessary. Okay. We're looking here for the mineral lab, somehow. So we're gonna do a lot of scanning around here. We're probably gonna take this minerals. We're probably gonna use this pop and put a mineral lab in here-ish. Save this forge later for chips. Potentially just dump a chip lab off of it, although we need more chips than that, so we're probably gonna look around for chips. No, it's to be a chip lab. Now it wants to be both. It's a very confused little lab we have out here. Okay. Hmm. Okay, it's gonna be a mineral lab because we don't have to worry about this forge, and then we can produce chips here, potentially even just lab it here and hang some stuff as well. So -5. I need to remember to. There's no unemployment, so he just needs to be fixed soon. What year? It's August. One more year. I can't remember. I can't forget to do that though. Maybe I don't know. We might just hang it forever. Okay, so the Earth like we're playing into the blind. We're gonna scan once more, I guess. No, it doesn't matter. We're doing this. We're not scanning once more. We're taking a better scan here. November. You're at what? 6? You can still go, right? You're the... Okay. Hmm. Any reason not to do this right now? No. No. I don't see one. I don't see a reason not to do this right now. I also think this should maybe be goods. Maybe not. We'll leave it marked as goods. Okay. Alright, we don't have the... Let's not draw that line then. Okay. What am I doing here? This is blinking at me. Did I miss the year of this? No. Okay. Okay, we're at 35 science with 11 years left. Felt like we were doing better in terms of time. Okay. -6 in December. -7. Do we care? Do we just play for the mind control here? Our economy could probably support it. We're not going to resolve it. Let me just think. We need to do a little bit of math now, as usual. We have, well, yeah, 10 years. Times 35, so 350. Okay, that's easy. 350, and we need... Okay. Let's just say we skip these. We're gonna want one, I'm pretty sure, but let's just say we skip them. So it's gonna be relays for 40, we'll call it, okay, plus teleporters for 45, plus 56 for sleep replacement, plus 59. It's at 200. We have to take infra into account though, which is like 60 something. I want to say we'll call it 65 plus 65. And let's say we also take stream splitting. I don't know why we would with teleporters, but I do know why we would, because we don't have hypers. So we take stream splitting, which I think is like 37 or something. It's not showing right here. So let's say it ends up being 40. We're at 305 still, right? And we're still. Did I count mind control? Shoot, I have to do it again. Okay. 40 plus mind control is 45 plus 45 plus 56 plus 59. Okay, we are actually getting pretty high now. I don't think I did count it before. Plus 65-ish for infra, 310. Still alright, we didn't take relays yet though, so let's, I mean, stream splitting, so let's say it's like 35 or something. 345. We're like right on target. We're right on target. We take post scarcity last. Maybe we take sleep replacement first still, even with our economy the way it is. So it seems like the best move usually. Then working backwards, it would be, sorry, maybe post scarcity second last, mind control last, sleep replacement first, then teleportation, and infra maybe falls in there somewhere. The teleporter versus infra thing is thing. I don't know. This game is like working out according to the initial plan. It seems like question of mind control versus not. We may just hang this stuff and make pure economic moves out here then instead. That feels better. That feels better. Especially if we take sleep replacement first, we'll have the economy to do it. Oh, Z. Nice job. Z just finished a 5-star platinum challenging game. Please tell me you didn't start it when I started this one. Two or three games ago. Okay, good. I was gonna say, if you're that fast at getting 5 stars, I should just watch you all day. I probably should watch you all day anyway, but what I'm saying is I would have been depressed. Okay, we did take a tier 3 tech. We're gonna check here for hypers. And infra relay? No. All of these are terrible. And obviously not related to our economy, because how is 38 a valid reward right now? Or for that matter, 8 science. They're just random, I guess. Except that I feel like if you don't have a fantastic economy, you never get like plus 100. There's some limits or something built in here. We could take an infra now. I mean, 38 versus an infra, I'll take an infra. 8 science doesn't feel like it's going to get us a lot right now. I think I'll take the infra. Okay. So the decision's been made to hang resources where necessary in favor of like pure economy play. Which one is this? Okay, to get out of this tier, we are going to take relay. Let's say we didn't. Let's say we made... What do we get out of flexible fabrication? The bots are not near where the goods are needed. Is that right? Nano fabrication, though. Without hypers, though. No. No, we have all these stranded planets that we left for that purpose, but without infra or hypers, nano fabrication is not as strong. Let's look. Let's look what pure economy plays. So I think we want relays for pure economy plays. Actually, we have the Silithid. We do. So relays are. We can't tell you. I think 0 months, right? 0 months with this economy. I think we take relays. Not because we care about fixing any of these. But for example, to drive, well, I was going to say water to here for minerals, but it's blocked by this desert. To here. 10 years. I'm looking around to see what we can do with the single infra that we got. And if there's a... We didn't even put a chip lab yet? We didn't even build a chip lab yet. Okay. We're revisiting this again with relays. Just it doesn't even have to be an infra, but revisiting this with relays, even from just a pure economic standpoint, we have more options now, right? And we still have enough time to solve it. It's water. It's yeah. It's like this. It's water here for the wheat. For the pops here. Lava was blocking. We geoharvesting the lava. I think we are. we still have time? Did we take the debuff right there because I did things backwards because I'm dumb? We did. Okay, go back. Okay. Oh wait, I kept the Geo Harvest, I guess. Okay. What is this one? Wait. No, don't eat my pop. Don't eat my pop. How can I... okay. I can't. Okay, hold on, wait. We have to draw... No. How's this gonna work? Yes, I want to be able to choose. So just draw this is fine. Right? Okay. Thank you. Okay. Sorry, it was, like this, and here. Okay. Yeah, there were some other things like this. It was here, but we moved on. Right, it was the, oh, it was the bot here, right. Okay, we should... -5 already? Where do all these turns go? I'm trying to decide if I want to infra a bot from here. What's the alternative? Do we have... Okay, do we count on stream splitting? I think we... No, no, no. We're hanging on for sleep replacement. We're hanging on for sleep replacement. I don't care. Alright, so... What if we use our free infra? Such a bad use of it. I don't really want bots here. I want this to be chips, and we still have this silicon thing, like, Alright, it's gonna be unfunded as well for a while. Can we plan for stream splitting at least? We can. I'm gonna regret this info later, I just know it. Yeah, I absolutely will regret that. Don't do that. I will because, just, it's the same, functionally the same here. Only we don't pollute infra space. Okay, we push it out to there. It gets resolved with a stream split into here, but only after we get sleep replacement. Okay, we're trying to play around mind control, not having to use the money and also the research toward the end. We have more options with flexible fabrication and things. So, yeah. Chip lab, I don't know. Are we? What are these remnants doing out here? How hard are we going to try and get wheat for this guy, though? We will drop a couple scans. Yeah. That's the solution there. Okay, sleep replacement. Yes. Nice. Okay. So where? Oh, right here. That's fine. Okay. So all shortages have been resolved. We must do this. Surely I did these guys. Yes. Okay, we're gonna do a quick check here for any additional trading partner things that I forgot. I forget what it's called. You know what I mean? Economic zones. Okay. So we're on track here. Let's get the selected quest. How can we do this? Minerals out here. So pops out here, but no. Here looks better. How does it work exactly? Say we deliver water my chips. Water my chips. Water my, you mean water my my ores out here? I don't really know what water your chips means. I think you must mean the ores in order to get the water your chips. Hmm. Oh, down here. Thank you. Some parched chips in the southwest. Yes. Thank you. Okay, long time nosy pasted the URL for his game. I'll probably check that later. Long time. That's a Reddit URL in chat for anyone interested. I think I didn't check it. I did not click that link, so I think it's probably a Reddit link to his screenshot of his 5-star platinum game on challenging. Okay. We could we'll only ever get 3 out of here. We could just dump a small chip lab here just to have it. I mean, it's worthwhile in the sense that is it though? With our labs, we really just need the chips for the quest. Where can we consume chips? I mean, here, but not without infra. We can just bring them online. Can't fund them really, again, without infra. And it's kind of a similar situation out here where it's like, we can produce chips here and kind of like relay some chips around. So it would be like a relay in It would be like we would try for a well-placed stream split relay here somehow around maybe yeah here. It would be for the ore in and the chips out to here. I think we'll do this one. Not sure it's the best one. So that's 5 of 6. Okay, we can get another one here if we just burn the chip. So can we burn the chip anywhere? Oh, our infra relay. Maybe this is where we use our infra relay? No. Feels bad. Using infra here anywhere feels bad since we're okay. Are we doing it? Hold on, are we gonna do this right now? I think we are. Guys, let me look at the income. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, right. God, when we started the game, I forgot what I said. I mean, I know what I said from the game earlier today. What I said earlier when we started the game was that we decided that teleporters plus infra isn't good because of it's too economically expensive. And I was thinking because of the costs of all the infras and the moves it takes to connect the infras together and so on and so forth. But really what it is, I forgot, really what it is that any relay tied to a teleporter is super expensive and the infras demand the relays. So don't forget the lessons you tell yourself you're going to learn. I think the lesson we're learning sounds paradoxical because it is. Okay. I want this other one. Here? Come on. Here? We had it. I saw the line. I saw the line. Got. Oh, it's just as red. I can't actually put it there. All right. That's a relay then. So here. Oh, is this error blocking me right now? These are so hard to place. Especially because they don't give you this asteroid. That's like right where we needed it to be, I think. Come on, really? I can't get... Hang on to this Earth like. No. Alright, there's a better plan. Here's the better plan. That's a much better plan. Okay. This one. This again. Okay, don't do this again. It's not gonna work. Don't do that. Alright, what if we... cheat in that direction? Oh, it can't. We can't cheat in that direction. It angles it too badly, right? Oh, I don't know. Oh, don't steal my pops, guys. Don't steal my pops. Stop stealing all my pops. Alright, so, okay, we also left enough room in here, which is good for these... Some of these are super expensive infra fixes. Here's good as well. Okay, that's fine. And we can do... Actually, maximum distance. Where? This ruins. This ruins. Come on. Oh, it's asteroid blocked. Okay. Is this where we want it? This is where one of them has to go to connect to the second one. It can't bring anyone except... Okay. Okay, actually, these guys can come on with stream splitting. Expensively, but still. So these two are done. This guy's on. So... to worry about the angle of it, though. It still has to be able to reach this. So... this one's going to take several infras, but we can get too far. I don't want to blow up his forge because we're going to want it. Okay. For which again? I think we wanted this for chips. Do we bring chips? Yeah, we're gonna have some chips here. Okay, how much is this? No, we need stream splitting. We are taking stream splitting. Okay, we have how many years? 6 years still. I think this is gonna be reasonably effective, this game. 54, that's it. We will do that. Except that everyone steals the stuff. Let's see. Thank you for the chip quest reminder. I appreciate that. That's right. We will just do that here. Yes, we will. Okay, I can't forget this. Maybe. Definitely. Bots by 8. We might decline here. I don't know. Nanofabrication, bots by 8? Come on, we should be able to do that. It's just that we end up having to play around him all game. No one wants to do that for 6 years. This is the high scoring method. I mean, like, this is just, we should obviously do this for high score. I'm not going to do it, though. I'm not going to do it. Okay. This guy has to be on the network. Chips just go wherever they want. That's great. Prospers disappear out of nowhere. Okay, so remind me, we did not take infra yet? Okay. Why? Because we took stream splitting? 6 years infra. Okay. We're still okay. This guy, though, with no infra... I think we're gonna get goo and water first. I think so. We'll take some minerals because apparently this guy has none still. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay. For chips, how are we fixing this guy? We had a stream splitting plan. Oh, I should have delivered here, but we can't. This desert. Do we want to save it as nanofabrication? It's well positioned for nanofabrication. It's in the way of this. We can get another nanofabrication. We're getting it out of the way. Just kidding. Just kidding, in fact, for all purposes, it's terrible. Because I tried to get this forge on. Okay, how much do these cost actually? So these internal networks here. I think we want to cheat actually really far this way because we're going to try and fit a second one in. Seems like. So you, because you're not on, right? Yeah, so this, and like this, and then like this for 76. Okay. This, I think we're going to infra here. We are, I think, gonna nanofabricate this. I think we're gonna infra this guy in. Nah, maybe we just infra in these two. Sorry, just kidding. We're gonna try to grab him too on the same infra here. Is that right? Yeah. 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 You're already on. Okay, yes. 19 is not bad. This one, though, 173. Alright. The deliveries go out. Where's ore on here? We have no ore. Are you serious right now? Okay, we don't need mind control. Skill download? Okay, I think we are gonna... I think skill download is gonna do some work for us here if we take post-scarcity. We are taking... When we take post-scarcity. Skill download now feels stronger to me than trying to BMI things at this stage in the game, especially since we want these extra outputs in order to get the legendaries. So I think this is actually super strong for us right now. The question is, do we leave any? Do we leave any that we can actually get? So let's try and get this minerals on. I really want this resolved. And I'm not seeing any bouncing minerals. So this is going to be an expensive move too. Now these start getting super expensive as we remember from before, but let's say we... Yeah, those are already on. We could get this minerals and this goo. I think we'll take them. And then we'll try for these two waters later, maybe? Oh, we don't have infra. We only had the one infra relay. What did I take? I took skill download? I think... Can we afford infra this turn? No, okay. Can we afford it if we take... Next turn if we take skill download? What do we end up at? 62 we needed? No, not even close. We can if we actually make a chip lab that we haven't made yet? How is that possible? No, we're not doing that. We're gonna see if we can get it with skill download. Where do we have any minerals on here? Your BMI are on the network. Okay. Fill up. Make this debuff go away. Okay. That was the overriding concern. So that's fine. Okay. Just trying to click here to see where anyone wants these goods. I know we had some needs. We're gonna... Oh, I guess we don't have nearly as many needs because they've all stolen them when they got brought on the network. This game cracks me up. Okay, you're on. These guys are not. We have to have infra. You're on as well. We want to skill you up. Okay. Okay, we could deliver here for success. Here for success. I don't know. I'm a little worried about water right now, too. I don't see... Yeah, it's these water guys down here. Here, you're not on the network either. Okay, we have a little bit of water potential, but we don't have any water on the network. This wheat. Okay, this wheat is... We're gonna send this wheat here for the legendary. I don't see... Yeah, I think so. Okay, here... wheat and goods. I think... We have a lot of goods bouncing, so let's see. Okay. We do have some goods need, but I think we're playing pretty hard for the legendaries here, it seems like. He has 6. He's at 5 here. We'll take him to 6. Oh, just kidding, we won't. We won't take any of those guys anywhere. This guy. Okay. Can we think about, I think we should think about another teleporter network that can get as many guys on as possible. Because money now seems like we're okay. I'm worried about turns because it takes a lot of turns to use infra to get people on. So can we somehow... Okay, we need to identify the right geometries, which is super annoying because like here, if I hadn't placed this relay, we could have gotten maybe these 3. Although the relay maybe allows us to get... No. I mean, it does do some work for us, but... Oh, okay, this guy's on this and this. It's like, are we gonna put teleporters in here for that super expensive connection? No. No, we have to have infra down here for all of these to be effective, I think. We need places where we can get at least 3. This guy's already on. Okay, we could get maybe 3 here. With a teleporter facing this way. I know it would be angled incorrectly to get this guy if I have to put it in here, which we do in order to connect it. What about from this side? No, there's no way. What if we... guy's on. This guy's not on. This guy's on. Still no infra, so I made this big block here. It's a mistake. Wait, does skill up only work in certain places? Why can I BMI here but not machine interface? Or, I mean, but not skill up? Oh, because it's pops. It's not a good. That's right. Okay, well, we will do that. 6? Yeah, okay. We'll skill you up. You as well. Okay, that helps. The water... do I want to do that? Yeah. Yeah, I wish this guy didn't have another pop. I don't want him to have that pop right now. Are we gonna try and get this guy to 6? No, this guy's not at 6 yet. Did we already give him one? Okay, you're a legendary. Who else? Wait. I think it's gonna be this guy on the right. Not sure why. Maybe because I saw him first. Okay. Good luck, buddy. Hope it works out for you. Okay. We have the goo to work with now. This guy's already at 6. Okay, let's go in here then. I wish you could hover over them to see what projects have been built. Like in this tooltip right now, it should say Heal Up Facilities underneath there. It should also show you the debuffs, right? Anyway. Can we get more wheat out of you? No. Just everyone needs to be skilled up. Okay, but only if they're on the network though. Just kidding. Not you, buddy. Who else? You? No. No one wants bots? This guy. This guy. This guy. This guy. This guy. Who else? He has ore, that's good. There's one that we're missing somewhere for a legendary. I think we did you. Just kidding. You? Okay. There's some funky relays in here. This guy? Okay. This guy? Okay. You're Infradin. Also, you. There's so many bots. We need someone on the network who can receive bots. Okay, you're telling me there's nothing bouncing after all those skill ups? I don't believe you. Where was this mineral? Here. Okay, someone is at... Okay, he's at 6. This guy, we were looking at him, right? Why did I feel like he was already at 5? Right. Need this guy on. Already on. This guy's suffering. Okay, let's just play with it for a second here. If we did... Let's just see the cost difference. So, if we put it here... It's such bad placement. Don't put it there. Needs to be the maximum distance away from this one. Here. And this is going to be the wrong angle, but yeah. Right? Where is this one? It's here. I have to swing it this way. That's fine. Move it back. Can't afford. Oh no. Oh no. All right. I don't. How much did I have when we started that? Oh, only 70. What did we do before? I don't know. Okay, what about planets? Okay, what about planets? This desert, has to get relayed in. No, that's expensive. Planets that we can take that can reach the teleporters. This is such a mistake. This is such a mistake. Oh, it's hard to explain how bad this is. If this relay had been placed over here, it would be just as effective, but would allow additional planets on the network for free. So bad. Okay. I don't see any here except the one that would have to get relayed in because this is blocking. So it's getting... We could try and plan for it a little bit. I mean, we're going to make 681 next turn, so it's like we... Oh yeah, Z. Yeah, you said I just spent a lot of cash on skill up, you're right. I wasn't really keeping track of it, so maybe it feels like we are in worse shape than we are. I mean, our income is very good, and we still have 5 years. So, it's not the end of the world. Can we... So we want to use the months, I think, by buying planets that we're going to want. It's hard to kind of conceptualize what we need here. In part because, like, if we can get some of these outliers on, like, these water planets will produce quite a bit more water, right? They go up to 3 at least, right? Yeah, 3. We can get... No, I don't want to use money right now. I want to use some turns right now, right? So... It either needs to be... preparations for additional planets by buying the planets, or the relays are free, but some sort of like slipway free work that we can do. Not sure what that would even look like. Who is using bots? Is no one using bots in our whole empire right now? Just this guy? Can we make someone that would use bots? Or what? It has to be... Oh, well, we could do it with water. We need water. Oh, there's so much down here, we just can't get on without infra, and we're still 2 turns away from infra, right? 56? Isn't it 56 or is it 60? Yeah, 62. Oh my god. Okay, still 2 years away from infra. It's gonna haunt me. We can, so we can bring planets onto the network using regular relays that are external. It's more expensive, but it's just like, it's gonna be the same. It's just like a gunshot outside. It's weird. But it's gonna end up being, devastating bot to pop again. Yeah, where we can't control what happens. Ugh. Let's see what this ends up costing. We won't be able to... I don't think we'll be able to afford the connection, but we can see what it would end up costing, I think, at least. So let's say we take these 2 new planets, okay? Okay. Streets are being annoying. Okay, we can't even afford this stuff. Just let's try. Maybe we'll I'm gonna play with this for a second. I'm gonna take some of these moves back. Sorry guys, but I'm gonna take these to burn time. Trying to get to next year. Let's say we bring the... Yeah, fine. The relay's fine too. We'll have enough money to buy the other planets we want. Say we take these 2, we relay them on using this teleporter here next year, and then we also... What else might we need? We're gonna have minerals and water. Pops, other Earth-likes available. I don't know, on the edges here. I don't want to scan. No, this is kind of the only teleporter that's out kind of in the open, and this one and this one. And these are the only 2 nearby planets that I can see. So I'm going to hit forward here, actually, just to see what this ends up costing if we plan for this, right? Because if it is going to be possible, then I will scan here and then do some more work. Free infra. Okay, so 37, 32, 122. I don't know, given our income, that seems reasonable to get 2 planets on. So let's say we did this. All of a sudden, this guy is... He just took 3 bots off the network. He doesn't need anywhere near that many. Okay, so what this tells me is that there's no pops on the network, right? He didn't get a single pop. Is that true? So we do need to scan for Earth-like, so we need some more pops on the network. And the cost there seemed reasonable. So we're going to go back. Reasonable is relative here. Okay, we're in August. I think I'm going to keep this play and scan, and we need to find pops that we can get on. And Earth-like here would be good. Okay, I think we're okay with this, right? I mean, how could we not be? If we've used all the wheat crazy purposes, that's how. This game. Okay, here's a wheat. He's not on the network though yet. I don't know, do we care? We just need some pops. This guy can actually be connected right there. Are we gonna bring additional... how crazy are we gonna get right now? Okay, I like this one too. The wheat though, what if we need wheat? We have bots, we could... How much wheat can you make? And goo? Goo, but... Okay. Pink wheat. I don't know. It's all a blur now. Wait, that's not a vortex we can use. What are you talking This one's gonna be more expensive, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Sure. You can do that if you want. Not really sure we approved that maneuver, but whatever you say. 41, 207. Yeah, I don't know. Goods are moving. Guys. What's happening? Alright, 146. For some reason, that's much more reasonable. Alright, because there weren't two relays. So there's actually this vertex that I hung out here. That's a mistake. I mean, we needed it for the length, but I should have, hold on. We should have used it here. Right here like this. Okay. So... Alright, now we can move some stuff around, it looks like. It's December. We'll have Inver here in just a minute. Okay, so this is fine. We'll do some... Don't scan. Hate that. Okay. I guess we'll give this guy some water for some bots. We will give this guy some water for more bots? Why? Who's stealing all the bots? Like, this guy's gonna be a legendary just on bots. Like, stop it. This guy gets a pop. We'll give you one of those. Is anyone suffering? No someone suffering from no exports? This guy. Alright. So back to our quest for legendaries then. Okay, this guy. He has fun. He needs to be a legendary. Welcome to the big time. Not as effective when you don't flip when I say it, but trust me, you're gonna be big time. Alright, the next guy who looks like he's ready to go is... Well, they're all kind of the same, right? Let's see. Now this guy's at 4. We're gonna take him. Okay, 5. Didn't we need wheat? This guy, yeah. These two... Okay. I want my ore back. Need this ore back. Because this one was just a... Yeah. We're gonna need the wheat, I think, right? I think so. Okay, here. Here. They're both legendaries now. Who is hard? What? How are you not prosperous? I'm prosperous, my friend. There we go. We will get you successful. Slash prosperous. This game. I don't know why. Why is it so funny to me? It's like it shouldn't be, but for some reason it is. Like just even the way that goods just floats around. I don't know. Everything about this game is so funny when it's going well. Maybe because it feels hard to me most of the time. I don't know. All right, so 4. It's his 4th and it's his 3rd. I don't know. This guy, he's like very particular. He only eats minerals. I don't know about you, buddy. You're gonna be hard to be a legendary. I'm going down here. Who else? We got some pops to move. Let me be careful with the pops. We might wait on the pops until infra. And the water has to come on here. Okay, so December 158. I'm looking for any free moves I can make. I can't, there aren't really any. They're all gonna end up being more expensive if I make them in advance. Like these two are an infra in, or an infra relay here. Doesn't block anything. They get infrared in. This guy's on. So is this guy. This guy's... He may be orphaned, actually. I don't know if we're going to spend an infra for just him. We have to pick 2 of 3 here, I think. In the corner here. This guy and this guy are in infra in here. We'll probably actually put the infra relay here. Keep the lines as straight into here as possible to give us room to come in from the side over here. With 1 month, it's tricky because I don't want to buy a planet because I don't want to... Do I want to buy a planet? Is there enough goo here? Like, this guy needs goo, but I don't see any... Okay, here. Yeah, this guy has to come on. Okay, it's fine. We had a plan for him to come on. It's these two come on at the same time here next turn. With 1 move, what are we going to do with 1 move? We could... It would have to be some sort of like other external situation like this, I think. With 1 move and no infra. Not seeing one though. 4 years. Infra, we make 35 per turn. We absolutely have to get to post scarcity. The really interesting thing here is like, okay, hold on, let's think about this. What happens if we actually make sure that we can do both? We don't need mind control. So what happens if we even if necessary, if we bring up a super lab attached to the teleporters in order to also make sure we get manufactured luxury? Let's think, is this possible? So let's just call this 120. Are we just gonna get there already? No, no, we have 3, 35, 90. Oh, we do. We just get there already? Is that gonna happen? Oh no, because infra, right. Because we have to have infra. Okay, so hold on, I have to do the math then now. We need to know exactly how many labs to bring online. We don't want to bring on more. 59 plus 62 plus 56. Okay, 177. Meanwhile, we need 177 is the target. Okay. Meanwhile, we have 35 times... How many years? I forget. 3. 35 times 3 is 105 plus 56. 177. So we're at 61. It's December though. Ah, December. So we won't get... What did I say it was? 179 or 171? Damn it, I forget. I'm looking at 161 now. Alright, hold on guys, I'm sorry. Wait. 56 plus 59 plus 62, 177. That's 161. 16. So 16, but over 2 years, because we're not gonna be able to do it this year, is 8. So we need a lab for 8. Okay. We're gonna test if we can get a lab for 8. Okay. Maybe not there. Where? Maybe like wherever I place it, I'm gonna regret it. But here, let's try here. Let's see. Okay. All right. Here. It just chooses. It just chose to be a bot lab. Like, how did you decide that? I don't get any input in this matter? Alright. I don't think we're gonna... What about, did we use all the skill downloads? Wait. Who's producing bots? Do we try for this right now? If anyone's awake, are we gonna try and get luxuries as well? How hard are we gonna try for it? It must have chosen bots because there were no other. It chose bots for us because there were no other resources available. So we have to either bring bots online, which I don't think we're gonna have anymore, really, or we choose something more like minerals or water that we're gonna end up with more of here by bringing it online with infras. And we just wait to connect it. We place the lab, but we don't connect it to the teleporter. Yeah. Okay, so we're in January. We have infra. I think I am gonna try this because both of these would be together. Would be very funny. Alright, so we said we were gonna try an infra in 2 of these 3 right here. So we want the minerals then, because it's gonna be either a minerals. We need 16 more science than we're making now to get there in the last year, which means we need 8 per year. So it shouldn't be that hard. Did I say out of range? Really? So I wanted to connect, but I couldn't connect the lab to the network because if I did that first, it automatically made it bots. So we had to add one of these resources here to make sure that it's going to end up being the right ones that we want. I'm not sure we're going to have enough time to get enough ore and stuff on the network. Trying to figure out what we could. Oh yeah, ruins. Okay, we can, ruins locks us in though. How sketchy do we want to be? Tie the existing labs to the network? Oh, that's way better. That's way better. Hold on, is there one? Hold on. That's way better. Hold on. That's so much better. What am I doing? Who makes new labs when you have teleporters? Okay, are we gonna press forward then? Wait, let's see. Let's not do that. Let's see if there's a ruins that's available then for here, right here. This is the good way to use the month. Okay, we check this. What does it say? I can't see. Eversion. I don't know. Maybe we just add some bots for 30. I think we're adding some bots for 30. We can't go for eversion. All right. So then, wait a second now. Where's our bot lab? Here's our bot lab. It's behind the network. Oh no. Okay. Where's the mineral lab? You're saying we can relay the mineral lab. And here's the mineral lab. Can we just relay them both in at the same time? We didn't take it for infra yet. Okay, here's infra. Okay, let's see. So we can I want to be careful with the Okay, we'll do an infra here. Right. Say further back to give the angles for other people to get in. So we'll do an infra here. This guy's not on, right? He's not on. So this guy's gonna come on here and here. And so is the bot lab. Obstructed by what? That little tiny? Come on. Okay. How much more did we need? I have to do the math. That was only an additional 4, right? I think so. I only saw 2 bots go in. I wish I had kept track of where we were. Okay, so... Yeah, me neither. Okay, so... Are you on? He's not on. Okay, so we'll try and in for him. I don't like that placement because I think it's going to block other potential infra routes in. We may, how much money do we have? We may actually just add another vertex here. Like, to provide an entry point for people out there to come on. Actually, we'll try this and see. How much is this? 240, 294. Also, it can't go through there. Okay, that's not good. Don't do that. Okay, then we'll try and come in from the side. So it's going to be the mineral lab and this guy onto here. Can't connect to this side, it has to be further forward. How far forward can we get it? Dude. I don't know why I'm playing around this. I'm playing around this line like it matters, but it doesn't. Now it's obstructed. This guy. Okay. Can we add minerals down here? Oh, I forgot. I was doing that and then we got... Okay. So... You just fed the water. Okay, so minerals into mineral lab. Okay. How close are we? Oh no. I have no idea. We need, I think, maybe one more. October? It's gonna be so close. It's gonna be so close. Okay, hold on. What about the other labs? Let's just check them. I don't hear the goo. Oh no. No, way for the goo. What else? Why don't I just make a chip lab? Like, we don't have one yet. It's like an instant 5. It's because we don't have any chips. Here, a chip lab right here. It might be too late now. Because we can see. Here, we're gonna check it this way. Rather than doing math, we're gonna check it this way. Okay, 12 months left. Guys. Guys. It's gonna happen. Guys, it's gonna happen. Alright. This is gonna be very funny. Alright. I don't know. I think we do need this actually because we had 2 years. Alright. I think like many things are going to be legendaries then, because the luxuries are going to count as imports too. So if that's the case, then I really don't want to make, I don't want to make 6s on anything that can receive pops. If we can make it somewhere else instead, because we can always send luxuries for the 6s for the legendaries. This game is so much fun. Okay. All right. So this guy's at 5. Yeah, he was ready to go. This guy he's a legendary. This guy, he's done. I don't know what's going on with this guy. We're gonna have to look at him in a second. This guy out on the left needs goo. I'm gonna get him goo before we do anything else. There was goo here. Here, this goo has to come on. 981, we have plenty of money. Okay. So, this guy's out in the cold. These guys are all on. This guy's on. This guy's on. This guy's not on. And neither is this guy. So these guys come in here. Okay. Here's our goo. And that's your fifth. That's his fifth. So we can actually send this minerals there too. He cannot receive pops. So, okay, he's a legendary. Okay, so this ore... Don't scan. Ah, you have to left click to try and grab these things, you know? And then if you just miss it slightly because you're looking around the map and not exactly where your mouse is, then you have the potential to scan. They all look about the same. There's some reason we can make this guy successful, I guess. Why? I don't think that's really worth it. No, he can only receive minerals. Don't do that. Okay. We want to feed people first with multiple options. They're more likely to end up going. I guess you're the next guy? I don't know. We're going to be short minerals. We're going to end up taking a mineral planet soon, it looks like. 2 for this guy. Do we have pops bouncing? Let's give you... maybe not. Okay, all of the... Okay, here. Perfect. Perfect. He's a legendary. Okay. Alright, what are we missing here? Luxuries. Yeah, we're taking luxuries first. Alright. Skill download works with luxuries. Oh, gosh, this game. Okay. It's gonna be fine. Don't lose your shit. Alright. Everyone's gonna be a luxury. We need a legendary. We need goods in this empire right now. Do we not have any other goods that we're missing? We might have to bring a forge online somehow. Oh, here's a forge. Yeah, there's a lot of people that need goods in order to go, and they're on the network. We might bring this forge online. 21 months? I think so. We bring this forge online along with someone else from over here. Who else do we want here? I think ore. Yeah, because there's some people that can go with more ore. Okay, so let me get this done. Okay, this is gonna be... Do we have extra bots still? Yeah, it's hard to see. Yes, we have extra bots. Okay, this is gonna be bots for goods. He's gonna get infrared. Really? Is it this little... Are you kidding me? Actually, let's just see if we bring everyone back here on. He's not on. Yeah. Actually, we're gonna see if we can use this vertex, how expensive this is. It's probably too expensive, but we're gonna see. So it's gonna be like, no, we can't do that. What is it gonna be like? Oh, it just can't be done there. Okay. What am I talking about? I should just... Whatever. We're gonna do it this way. We're gonna try. Oh, it has to be in range of this one too, though. Oh no, that's too many relays to get it in. It's gonna be so expensive. Alright, let's see. 59, 42. The kicker, though, 588 can't afford. 558 rather, can't afford. Okay, there's a better way. The better way is... Oh, we don't have a... Shoot. The spots. Sending spots while I'm looking at him. I guess here. Sure. I shouldn't do that. I shouldn't do that. I do want this forge. How can I get this forge? Is there another forge? We need goods. No. Is someone producing goods right now that can go or something? No. Okay, what about from this side? Okay. Yeah, it doesn't matter where he comes on. What about from this side? It's like this. He can't bring... This way is still gonna be expensive, but... This guy's already on. I want to see if we can get this guy somehow. This asteroid. Damn it. Here, if the angle's good enough here to get it in without a second relay. It'd be like this, and then if it can get around this forge, no. That's already 205. That means this one's gonna be more like 400 or something. 379. Worth it. Worth it. Okay. Okay, here's goods. Here's one. Okay, the second one here. Okay, I think we need more. Where are our chips? Do we have any chips? Of course not. Everyone stole everything. They will not be managed. They refuse to be managed. We're gonna skill them up. There's another one here hiding somewhere that wants one. He may not be on the network yet. Okay, we'll see about that. The bouncing luxury thing. Okay, we have to find pop producing planets that don't yet have 6. Okay, this guy. This guy is getting lots of luxuries. 2, 4, here's one more. Okay, who else? 6. This guy down here. 2. Okay, that was the same place. 3. One more. Okay. Oh, you're receiving. Okay. Who else? This guy's gonna go all of a sudden. Alright. What's your problem? You just don't have enough. Why aren't you successful? Oh, you have to get rid of a pop. Okay, that's fine. Where are we putting your pop? Over here for water, it looks like. Okay. 2, 4, 5. One more for him. The boss decided to go somewhere against my will. Alright. Okay, I think we'll put water for minerals here. Minerals is going to make someone go in a second. Or make them a legendary, but let's pop. We can get... Do we need goo? Maybe we don't need goo. I don't think we're going to get goo if we don't need goo. I don't think we need goo. We'll look at these luxuries too. So who else can receive luxuries right now? It looks to me like everyone who can... This guy's not on the network? Is that happening right now? This guy's not on the network. Okay, this will not stand. Does he need to be, though? Hold on, he might not need to be. He's at 4. We'll take 5 here. No, he probably does need to be. This guy, also not on the network. Okay, alright. How much money do we have? 213? Can we get that back guy too? Come on. Stay with me, little line. No. What's obstructing this? See anything? Alright, fine. No, it has to be in front. Oh, man. From down below? No. Ah, it's so expensive. Is there... What about... No. This guy has wheat and can receive goo. I think you need to be... Okay, what about this way? This way. Get out of the way, lava. Okay. Okay, lava is blocking everything here. So, is this behind? Ah! Okay. Hold on. Hold on, hold on. Alright, what if we just do 2 and 2? What if we just do this guy, and of course I'm being ridiculous. It does have to actually be in front. It won't work on this side. Okay, how's this gonna work? Here. Here we can definitely get these guys. This guy's already on. This guy can be on, this guy can be on, and this guy can be on. Alright. Okay. You should now be able to receive additional luxuries. 2, 4, 6. He's a legendary. 10 months left. It's not long now, guys. Don't worry. Your misery is almost over. Alright. We are, I think, gonna get the goo because we're still thinking about trying to get... No. We are gonna get... We want this goo guy on. Because I think he can just go, right? How are we getting you on too? Ooh, the infers are starting to get dicey here. Oh, I may have made it so he can't. Okay, from this side. Okay, both these goo guys. Yeah. We have 847, no problem. Okay, we'll have some goo people on now. So, okay, make some goo. This guy. Okay. I don't think anyone needs your wheat, man. Okay, but hold on. Someone could receive it, though. Yeah, and again, the target is maximum, like, so many legendaries is the target right now. So how... No. Don't scan. Alright. Anyone who can receive wheat looks like they're all 6s already. So, it's probably a mistake, but we're just gonna send them here. Okay, pops. Pops are harder, so... I don't know, it's getting a little, Wait, do we have a water to send anywhere? No, really? How can that be? Who's producing water? You're producing water? You need a pop. No. Why can you not receive pops? Okay, that's right. We'll skill you up. Take post scarcity so you can see. but it ruins the reveal. It's like it's obviously better that way in terms of score generation, but don't you want to see them all turn legendary at once? I do. Alright, this water was for something, I can't remember now. I think for bots? I don't know, do we need bots? Okay, this guy, are we really gonna try and get this guy there? No. On just bots? Can anyone else take your bots? Guy in the north can at least receive chips. But we don't have any chips. Alright, fine. Can't send pops there. Okay. Yeah, I'll make you prosperous. There should be no one not prosperous. I mean, come on. What's going on here? Or you're not? Oh, you're not on. He's not on the network. How long? 7 months? These two are both left out. We could try. Try. I mean, how much money? 510 now. We don't have enough money. It's gonna cost us so much for this. We'll see. 20? 37. How much? 472 can. Oh well. What did I just do there? Take something back. Okay, so I think we're gonna start pumping the upper right guy now. With ore. That might have been our last ore though. No. Do we already give him this one? No. So he's a legendary. Okay. To all of the pop producing, can we bring another pop producing planet on? It has to be using a single infrared relay. Where is a pop producing planet that is not on the network? Here. A single relay, maybe. Maybe. Come on. Fit. Fit. Give it to me. Give it to me. Yes! 248. Oh no, but he's good. Oh no, no, no. We have goods. We have goods. It's alright. It's alright. Okay. We make our deliveries. Oh, we already sent from there? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no, is this possible right now? What, can you accept wheat and goods? Oh no, someone's been eating wheat. I saw that guy eat my wheat. I knew I didn't want him to eat my wheat. Oh. Okay, well then, oh no, he's prosperous still. He's just not a legendary, so it's fine for him to have the luxuries. This guy has 6. Alright, are we gonna do it? Are we gonna... What? How? Water? Didn't we... We looked at bringing you on, but it was too expensive. 181, 5 months. No, it's too expensive for everything now. Okay, bouncing things. We have a pop here. Wait, can you not go here? Okay, good. Everyone should be prosperous. Okay, or are we gonna prosperous this guy? Wait, for a chip though? We don't get a chip though. Yes, we do. Who needed a chip? Someone needed one. I think we're gonna do this. Okay, hi. I forgot you're a forge, so yeah, luxuries are good. Oh my god. Okay, who needed a chip? The North guy? But someone else needed a chip. Like, more importantly. Who didn't under the table? Who else needed the chip? Alright. Okay, hi. He's also a force. Are you guys watching this? Are you laughing at this when these weird things happen that I'm not thinking about? I'm just trying to get him a chip, and all of a sudden, he's a forge that's prosperous and pumping out crazy luxuries. Like, this is hilarious. Alright, what is this? 32,000 only? Come on. What are you talking about? Alright. Oh, it's because we haven't it's because we haven't taken post scarcity yet. Alright. Alright, here we go. Alright, should we try and play for the best possible score? Well, we probably should. So let's just see how we've done so far, okay? So can we zoom out as far as possible here? Alright, post scarcity. Welcome to the big time. Okay, so this guy down here, yeah, this is where we really wanted the chip, although not really because turns out forges are good. So now it's at 49,000. Okay, hold on. Hold on. This game. Okay. This guy can't ever he's too particular, this guy. So we have a lot of bouncing lectures. Where can we send goods? Nowhere. Everyone who wants the goods, it looks like to me, is already a legendary. Okay, so don't they stack? Don't the luxuries stack? I mean, yes, all of these luxuries need to get delivered. That is true. I've been waiting because in case we bring a pop-producing planet on, we, but it looks like we can just start handing them out now. I was looking for the pop-producing planets. If there's any that we haven't brought on, because we can make them legendaries, right? But easily by providing them the luxuries, and then they become legendaries and prosperouses anyway. So this guy, is he on the network? Okay, this guy is a legendary right here. Not with that though. With one of these. Already give you one? Oh, you already have 3. Can you receive this? No. Oh no, are you stuck here? No, here. Nice. Nice. Welcome to the big time. Oh yeah, skill up is hilarious. Skill up has been hilarious here as well. Okay, so this pop. How is he most effectively? What is this? This is not acceptable, guys. How is this possible? You don't have enough connections? You can't send this chip anywhere right now. Oh, right, you're not on the network. You're just connected to this guy. Can we get this guy on the network? No, probably not. 181? This is... Can we attach you to something? Can we attach you to? No. I don't know about him. We're gonna have to come back to him. We're not delivering the pop there, though. We're not delivering the pop here. Only if we need goo. It doesn't look like we do. What's happening with this guy? Okay, so the pop either needs to go to someone who has a shot at becoming legendary, but I don't see any. Or to someone who can provide goods that we need for other legendaries. So we're not sending him here because it's not on the network, so the chip can't come out, even if he won't ever go successful, and so on. So I don't see anyone that can receive goo that's not a legendary. So we may just deliver him for a successful then. I think is the best use of him then. Should be able to take this guy to Prosperous by just delivering some goo that's unnecessary. No, alright, we need another pot for you. Okay. Don't see pot producing planets that we've forgotten about, right? So we're just gonna start handing out luxuries. Oh wait, oh yeah, no, you're done. Let me just give us another look. Yeah, anyone who can receive them is already a legendary. What if what if we brought another planet on? We have exactly enough moves. If there is one like located, there's not. We would have seen it. Okay. Don't be stupid. Let's just deliver some luxuries. Okay, goods are kind of similar, I think. We'll check down here too. Yeah, anyone who can receive goods is already a legendary. So we will deliver those as well. Okay, what else do we have? Okay, more goods. Okay, let's see. I don't see anything else bouncing. So there are some annoying final things to check. They're annoying because, like right here. They're annoying because here, okay, look. This guy has a shot now. Okay, that they're worth doing. But they're gonna be annoying because there's no like help from the UI for this. You're not on. You're not on. What's happening with you? Okay, yeah, you only accept. He only accepts minerals. What? You pop producing planet? Okay. Not on the network. We won't waste that move then, unless we can. Okay, hold on. He's worth getting on. We have some money. He has goo, and there's someone. I don't remember where he is now. There's a guy who can go with goo. This guy right here can be a legendary with goo. We could also just deliver it directly, but that's no fun. It would be, though, significantly cheaper. We may not be able to afford this. Okay, yeah, no. Alright, why don't you just send your goo then? Send your goo this way. The old-fashioned way, alright? Welcome to the big time. Okay. We were checking, yeah, skill up. So yeah, we skilled him up. We got the extra goo there. Okay, we'll do here. This guy's goo can only go like... actually, that's great. That is great. Popped him prosperous. Sure. Sure. Whatever you want, goo. Oh, this guy. This guy makes me sad. This guy too. Yeah, he's on. We can't afford it in October? Okay. Where is it? This guy. Alright. Who's gonna eat this bot right now? This guy. Sure. Okay, oh yeah, we're down to, we have 1800 income, but, let's see, was there a better play there? Let's say, well, for one thing, this guy should have received the bot. He probably already was, he's got so many. The question though is, does water get someone there? Is someone a non-legendary who can receive water and make them legendary? If so, we need to take that last couple back. I don't think so. No one else is really super close. They're all kind of left behinders, like. Yeah, I don't think so. Let's just make, I'm gonna do a couple more rounds here. You're not a forge. We are gonna check, we're gonna make sure to check all the forges. Our funny forges. I'm so glad that we went and got, I'm so glad that we put the extra science on and ran that test. Okay, I think this might be it. Okay, with 2 months. We can look for, here, wait, okay, hold on. This guy's a 5. Can we in for him? Oh, we wouldn't have enough moves. Oh, wait, yes we do, In fact, it's great. Oh, we can't afford it. Here's the move. Here's the move we should have made. Okay, we have the 40. What did we do? We used a skill up in the wrong place. Oh, that didn't matter. I think, yeah, he delivered. I don't remember what he did. We want the skill up here for the water. And we want to somehow get the water here. We don't have enough money. We came so close. We could get money, but we lose the 2 turns that we have because it costs us 0 turns for the infra. So we just can't get enough to build the infra to deliver right here. It's not even very far. There's a vertex here. Doesn't really help us, but it's taunting us. Alright, well, we'll deliver this guy's water. For bots? Sure. Alright, well, with 2 moves and 15 credits, we could Geo-Harvest something. We could Geo-Harvest and skill up. We could do it again. There's potential. Let's check. We'll check. We'll skill this guy up. Alright. Can anyone go on this? There's a guy with 5. Isn't there a guy with 5 somewhere? I think I saw him. Oh no, this guy's 4. Oh no. Oh no. Alright. This could have been microed a little better at the end, but it's December now. I think that's probably it. With 20 credits? Is there some crazy move I've missed somewhere? Look at all these... Look at all these outputs. Alright. Out of range, 54. Oh yeah, our slip space overload is 150% right now. Wow. Okay. Looks like we're gonna pop an asteroid on the way out here. I think so. Alright. That was fun. Come on, that was fun. I mean, it was... Wait, didn't we have like 69,000 before? Maybe it was 39,000. I don't know. Colossal. 15 legendaries. Feels weak. 15 legendaries. We could have done better. With harder micro in there, we could have done better. I just got it. I'm tired, guys. I can't micro it for 4 hours. I mean, look, some of these guys have like way too much stuff. If we had planned, imagine if we had planned for the luxuries when I was handing out all those things. Imagine if our plan from the beginning had been to take that into account. I really do think that like we would have had just a ton of legendaries. Anyway, a lot of fun. Thanks for the help, guys. Thanks for the tips here and there, the assists, the saves. That was funny. All right, I have to head to sleep. I will, there'll be sometime tomorrow. I don't know if it's going to be in the morning now or not. Maybe tomorrow afternoon when I wake up. There's going to be a mechanic stream where I look at the differences between tough and try and figure them out. And then we may work in that direction. And I think maybe tomorrow or the next day, Friday or the Saturday, there's going to be an attempt at the weekly map after we've already played it. So if you're interested in that, maybe keep an eye on the stream. All right. Thanks again, guys. Have a good one. It was a lot of fun.